Janelle Grant spoke out the other day, and if you don't know who she is the woman suing Vince McMahon for SA, trafficking, a whole bunch of other Diddy freak-off type stuff. If you have not read the whole court document, I suggest you do it. It is a wild read. Vince was a weird MFer. But she's been quiet here lately. In fact, the whole case has been quiet, but she spoke out the other day at the Connecticut Alliance to End SA, and we learned some new information. We found out, or at least I did, that she was already at a new job with her new bosses where the Wall Street Journal thing broke, and in fact, she had no idea that the story was coming. It seems like she was as surprised as everyone else was. We also learned that WWE wanted her to come out and say the relationship was consensual in a joint statement. Obviously, she didn't do that, but WWE did still come out and say that it was consensual on their end. We learned that Janelle Grant also was given whistleblower status by the SEC. Now, if you're like me, you had no idea what that means, so I'll put a description here, but pretty much it means her original information was leading to sanctions by the SEC, but days later, TKO deal actually happened. So to me, it means that WWE was selling quick because they knew they were about to be in some hot water. She also said there was a Raw storyline that very much mirrored her reality. Now, she didn't say when the storyline happened or what it was, but I think I have a good guess on which one she was talking about. Last two bits of information is that John Laurinaitis is no longer in this lawsuit. We kind of already knew that because it had already been said that he was going to turn on Vince and provide them with information against him, and that this goes to arbitration in June. If you don't know what arbitration means, it pretty much means you handle this matter in private first, something that Vince McMahon's side was very heavily wanting. Also, she did encourage TKO to pretty much reach out to her and her people to talk about the business practices that used to go on in the old WWE so they can avoid them in the future. And you know what? Probably not a bad idea.